I'm an exchange student from Yeungnam University of Applied Science in the Netherlands, but originally I'm from Thailand. My major here is visual communication design.
Hi, I'm Anna and I'm from Sweden. I'm a regular student here at Yeungnam University and my major is history.
Hi, apa kabar? My name is Farah Diana binti Rubain. I'm from Malaysia. My home university is University Tun Abdul Razak, Uni Razak. And my major is Bachelor of Arts Leadership.
I'm Jen. I'm from China. My university is Chongqing University of Science and Technology. My major is International Economic and Trade.
Why I came to South Korea because I want to experience new culture, food, and getting to know more people. Before I arrived here, I have known a little bit about South Korea. I know that they are really famous about cosmetic and beauty, and that is one of the reasons why I am here. And also, I used to really attract to the K-pop brand, but now actually I quit it. And also I watched some Korean dramas, and I experienced a little bit of Korean food before in Thailand, and it's really nice.
I was quite interested in Korean culture before I came here. I mean, that's the reason to why I even came here. And actually, first my friend, she introduced me to K-pop and those kind of things, but the reason to why I came here was not really music, because I don't know, I grew kind of tired of it. And after a while, I had two projects at my high school, one in English and one in Swedish. And I wrote two reports on the Korean society, which included the IMF crisis, one of them, and the second one was Korea's high suicide rate. So I got quite interested in how the Korean society works. Yeah.
Why I came to Korea? Because my home university, University Tun Abdul Razak, is a collaboration and partnership with the Yeungnam University, and I want to get opportunity and grab the good and awesome opportunity to become one of the representative that came to the Korea and study in the Yeungnam. Besides that, I want to learn and experience something more about culture and also the uniqueness about Korea. And so far, I have been here about 3 or 2 months. I feel that everything in Korea is totally different with the Malaysia, include the foods, the culture, the fashion, and also about the entertainment. So far, I really enjoy my time here. K-wave is actually affected Malaysia a lot because Malaysian girls really likes K-pop, and I am not one of the big fan or are really obsessed with the K-pop, but then I always see the trend in the Malaysian is keep on very gigantic. So I always ask about what is specialty about K-pop, K-drama, K-band, K-wave, K-beauty, and until I came here, everything is answered in my mind. So I know K-wave is actually is actually one of the agenda of the government is actually wanted to build up the Korean country to be very good and very fascinating in the others' eyes in the world. So I think K-wave is not affected the Malaysian girls and also Malaysian boys only, but then it's also actually is already spread into all over the world. So I think the only thing that I know about Korea before I came arrive is just a lot about K-wave.
I want to study Korean, so I come here, and just this reason.
So I expect to learn about Korean people and their culture, their history, and also try delicious food as much as possible. And I also want to travel to the other part of South Korea because I love traveling.
Okay, so first of all, since I am a student here in Korea, I expect to get an education while I'm staying here. And since my major is history, I would like to get more knowledge about when it comes to history. Also, I don't know if I actually do have any expectations when it comes to Korea, but I have some hopes for Korea. I hope that everything is politically and economically well, and that Korea in the future can become a more healthy society. That's what I hope.
Experience spring season in the Korea because I want to enjoy my time so much, and I want to feel that something different from the Malaysia, because Malaysia is a whole year, throughout the whole year we're just having summer and also the raining day throughout the 365 days in a year per year. So when I came to Korea, I really wanted to feel and also experience something that different from Malaysia. One of it is the weather and also the spring season. So I got it, and I saw a lot of very beautiful flowers that doesn't have in my home country. So I feel so grateful and very blissful.
I come Korea because I want to study Korean.
My experience is great so far. I made a few friends with like Korean friends, and we share some experience about like going abroad, like traveling, studying abroad. But in the other, like they are from different majors. But when it came to my major, in my major, there are a lot of Korean students, and I'm the only one foreign student. And we have a problem communicating because sometimes they do not understand what I say, and they rarely talk to me. Maybe because of the language barrier, and they are too shy and they are scared to talk in English. So it's quite difficult to work together, and it's made me feel lonely in the class. I can only talk with the professor actually.
I do not want to sound dramatic, but I think that the experience of being here, staying here, has kind of changed my life. And not because my life has been very different here from Sweden, because actually what I do here is kind of the same as what I did in Sweden. But yet I think that my experience here has changed me a lot, and that's because I've become independent here. I mean, before I came to Korea, I lived with my parents and I never paid rent. I never even cleaned the dishes, washed the dishes. And I think that my parents did many things instead of me. Become more responsible here, and I've done many things for the first time, such as paying rent or finding a place to live at, and those kind of things. And I think that it would be less possible to do that in Sweden because it's still close to my parents, it's still close to my family and my relatives. So even if I would live in my own place, I think I wouldn't have been as independent as I've become living here. And because of that, I think that Korea, or just going to another foreign country, has changed my life quite a lot.
I am actually taking so much of time to understand well about the Korean people behavior, because their behavior is totally opposite and totally different from I saw in and watch in the K-drama. So I'm a bit surprised why they are not really friendly with the strangers and with the new friends. And whatever I got the information from the internet and also from the K-drama is actually showing that they are so friendly. They smile a lot. They can help us a lot. But then, in fact, the reality is not. So I've been that a big difficulty to talk is about the perspective from the language barriers, and then from the halal food, and also from another perspective. But then so far I can overcome all of these difficulties with my own initiative. And I am not worried so much because I already found that the small Muslim community in Korea that helped me a lot, how to find halal food in Korea, how to communicate well with the Korean people, and how to do a little bit body language, how to talk when we go to the Mar Korea. It's totally opposite. Yeah. So I think I need to survive more in Korea because I need to find the really halal food for me to eat, and I can't simply eat the street food or any Korean food. I just can't because they include the pork inside, and I really need to be choosy in terms of food. So far I think that is my experience. I hope I can stay here for a bit more longer for experience and understand well people's behavior in Korea.
Actually, at the beginning, I feel not good because of language. I have no friend, and I felt lonely. I usually miss my friend, but now I meet so many people. They are very nice.